back to our channel Studying is Life. In today's video, we are going to talk about the idea that there are no learning styles, and for this, we'll show who created this theory, what this theory says, and especially how people adapt to this theory might learn. For our video, we are going to talk with three specialists, Enzo Crivari, Sofia Baraldi, and Guilherme Duarte, who graduated in pedagogy at São Paulo University, and will explain for us why learning styles don't exist. Well, what is a learning style?
First, I would like to specify and give the meaning of learning style. Well, learning style, as it suggests, is the way that different students learn, and it's defined by the way they can absorb, process, and comprehend information. A learning style refers to a person's methods of making sense of new information that comes to his or her mind, and it's most commonly done by the eyes, visually, or touching, smelling, listening, and tasting.
Thanks, Enzo. And who created this theory, and why do people say that learning styles don't exist?
So, there isn't someone who created this theory, but there are different studies that prove why there isn't such thing as different learning styles. I'm going to talk about one of them. So, according to a study conducted by Polly Hillsman, a professor of anatomy, cell biology, and physiology at the Indiana University School of Medicine, in this study, it was found that students did not study in accordance with their supposed learning style, and even when they did study, their test score didn't improve. To conclude this study, Polly used the VARK learning model, which was introduced by Fleming. And this model includes a questionnaire that the person answers it, and it shows their sensory modality, their best way of learning. And Polly used that to talk about why it doesn't exist. So in this specific study, they used this VARK result as a tool to prove the idea. So the results demonstrated that most students did not report strategies to use their correspondent best way of learning. But even when they did, it did not change the grade, because it was not correlated with how they studied. It was with the quantity of the study. It was with how much did they prepare for the test. Meaning that the idea of learning more with a corresponding style does not work when compared to just studying more.
So, in addition to what Guilherme said, it is important to mention a research that was conducted by William Furey, that he's an assistant professor at Manhattan College, in which he says, like many misconceptions about learning and the brain, the belief in learning styles stems from an incorrect interpretation of valid research finding and scientifically established facts. So, he mentions, for example, it is true that different types of informations are processed in different parts of the brain. It is also true that individuals have differences, abilities, and preferences. Since the 70s, however, systemically, research, reviews, and meta-analysis examine the validity of learning styles and their application to education have become to some conclusion. Despite the intuitive appeal, there is little to no empirical evidence that learning styles are real. So basically, he said that the fields of psychology and neuroscience believe that the learning styles are considered a neuromyth. They believe that the practice of matching instructions to learning styles can provoke a learning. In these fields, they believe that the learning styles have been compared to believing in guesswork.
Last but not least, How do these people learn?
Basically, it's like this. There are no specific ways or manners that people tend to learn more or faster because it all depends on the dedication of the person that's studying. For example, if you read 2 books about one content and you see one video about the same content, you will be learning more from the books because you went through more information and your brain was capable to absorb or at least see and have contact with more information than when you saw the video.
Thanks for the participation in this interview. That's all for today, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!